Boys and girls, check out all these amazing items in our Lost and Found. All of these items, if nobody claims them, are going to be donated to a local charity today at 4:01 p.m. So if any of these are yours, you might want to pick them up today before 4 p.m. Thank you. Good morning, Hoover Elementary. Dr. G here on Hawk TV, wishing you all a very happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's over the hump day, and it's a short week. We're going to have a fun week. Woo, 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 woo. At this time, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, please remain standing for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Dun, dun, dun. All right, everybody. Today is Wednesday. It's November 8th, and it's day 2. Because we were off yesterday with Election Day, that changes a couple of different things. But we're going to be okay. We're going to work together, and we're going to have the best short week ever. All right? So today is day 2, and lots of things happening. So first of all, my good buddy Chance gave me these amazing super duper glasses that I forgot to wear a couple times on Hawk TV. So they're awesome. I'm going to keep them for next year too. Thank you, Chance. And we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We had our Michaela's Voice Assemblies on Monday, where we talked about how everybody really wants to have a friend. We're going to try and continue to talk about how we can have friendships. And I'm going to be looking for about 24 students to help with a very special art project. So I'm going to be on the lookout for students making good behavior choices, students who are working hard on iReady, all that good stuff. And maybe you could end up being an artist working on this very special project. We also have a short week, and we had someone in Miss Rafferty's class who said, "Hey, Dr. G, how in the world do you spell Eagles?" Eagles, Eagles. Woo! Did somebody say 8 and 1? 8 and 1. That's amazing. We've got more of these. Thank you for Miss Valeri. We're going to be looking for students who are making great behavior choices in the hall and on the bus and at recess and in the cafeteria. You could earn a raffle ticket for your teacher, and maybe your teacher will get one of these. Really cool. And when I say one of these, I mean one of these. We got a bunch of them. So thank you, Ms. Valeri. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Hot off the presses. These are our staff members of the month. Now, every one of these folks were nominated for this honor by either a student or a teacher or a staff member or a parent or an administrator. So please join me in congratulating Ms. Kovac, school counselor, Mrs. Pagano, teacher, Ms. Hathaway, support nurse, Ms. Pollock, school counselor, Ms. Pettit, cleaner, Mrs. Hughes, teacher, Mr. Siegel, teacher, Mrs. McGuire, teacher, Mrs. Dashy, teacher, Ms. McKenna, teacher, Ms. Veacock, teacher, and Mrs. Epley, instructional assistant. Thank you so much to everybody who nominated someone. Thank you to our amazing staff who put on a great show here every day for our students. We really love that. And if you would like to recommend someone for this Staff Member of the Month honor, just email me and give me like a sentence or two. Tell me why this person deserves it. Okay? All right. Dun, dun, dun. Hot off the presses. Time for our iReady Champions of the Week for last week. In kindergarten, for math, it's Miss Boberick's class. In reading, it's Miss McKenna's class. First grade, double winners, tie for math and reading, Barber and Zickler. Barber and Zickler for math and reading. Great job. Second grade, math, three-way tie, Mrs. Krantz, Mrs. Chiesa, and Mrs. Ritter. Reading, Mrs. McGuire and Mrs. Chiesa. Third grade, tie for math, Mrs. Nesbitt and Mrs. Lawrence. Reading, tie, Mrs. Nesbitt and Miss Chiesa. That means Mrs. Nesbitt is also a double winner. Great job. And then fourth grade math, Mr. O'Boyle, and reading, Mrs. Hughes. Keep up the great work. Keep doing your iReady, everybody. And hopefully everybody shuffled around the trophies, but if they didn't, we'll try and make sure that people get them very soon. All right. Wow, there's still all kinds of things here. We did that. We did that. Oh, we got some students who've been doing a great job, I believe, in the cafeteria. They've earned some extra recess time. So it looks like extra recess will be today, November 8th at 10:35 for students in grades K to 2. That would be Mrs. Gilly's class, Mrs. Martin's class, and Miss P's second grade class. And then tomorrow at 10:35 for grades 3 and 4, looks like Mrs. Randall's class, Mrs. Scales' class, and Miss Jackson's class. Keep up the good work. We've got so many people doing amazing things here. So many people who are doing great on iReady, making great behavior choices, earning pride stickers, earning extra recess. Things are awesome here. And today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday is Veterans Day. And Mrs. Rafferty's class, they wrote me a persuasive letter. They wanted to know if they could have some extra recess. I said they could have all day on Friday for extra recess. All right? And don't forget to read a good book. I'm still in the middle of that John Grisham thriller. I don't want to give it away, but it's about a lawyer. Oh my goodness. It's really good. It's hard to put down. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. All unclaimed items in our Lost and Found will be donated to charity at 4 p.m. today. Check out all of these amazing items. If they are yours, you really might want to make sure you pick them up today before 4 p.m. because they will not be here after 4 p.m. Thank you.